Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking in each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's get started. We're going to go over the overall energy for this connection first, and we'll start pulling some tarot. Oh, that was quick. So we do have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then we also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. I am definitely getting that the wait is finally over. For some of you, you could very well be meeting someone new very, very soon, or you could already be connecting with the one. It's basically what I'm getting, Pisces. But let's focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. How does Pisces currently view this relationship? Let's see what's going on, Pisces. So we do have the Nine of Swords. We do have the Five of Wands, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. All right, let's talk. Currently at the moment, it does appear to me that there's a lot of tension and conflict going on between you and whoever it is that you currently find yourself connecting with. Due to this tension and conflict that's going on between you and this person, it is definitely stressing you out. It is definitely stressing you out. I am definitely getting that. It might be extremely hard for you, Pisces, to like focus on what you need to focus on with all this like tension and conflict going on between you and this person that you know, currently find yourself connecting with. You know, when there's tension and conflict between you and this particular person, I feel like you absolutely hate it because it does stress you out, because it does make it extremely hard for you to like, you know, concentrate on what you need to concentrate, do what you got to do. Yeah, this is somebody that you absolutely hate experiencing tension and conflict with because of the way that it affects you. How does this person currently view this relationship with Pisces? So we do have the Three of Cups, we do have the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Justice card. Okay, so in regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, it does appear to me that this person would like to, you know, fix and repair things here with you, Pisces. I mean, they would love to resolve things here, but they just kind of feel like that's just not something that you want, you know, as far as fixing and resolving things here between the two of you is concerned. I'm not entirely sure what's leading them to think and believe that you don't want to resolve things here, you know, with them. But something's causing them to think, believe, and feel like you don't want to resolve things here with them. They want to resolve things here with you, but they feel like you don't really want to resolve things here with them, which if I'm just going based off of your energy, it does appear to me that you would love nothing more but to resolve things here between the two of you because of the amount of stress that it causes you, because it makes it very hard for you to concentrate on what you need to concentrate, focus on what you need to focus on. So it does appear to me that you would love nothing more but to resolve things here between the two of you because you don't want, you know, this energy to continue drag, right, between the two of you. But I don't know, Pisces, you're doing something on your end that's leading them to think and believe you don't want to resolve things here, you know, with them. And, you know, it kind of looks like this person's deciding to just stop trying to fix or repair things with you and have a conversation with you is primarily what I'm getting off of this person's energy. Let me put it to you like this. It looks like this person has tried to fix and resolve things here between the two of you, but something clearly happened that gave them the impression like, okay, well, they don't want to fix and resolve things with me. All right, cool. I'm not going to push for a resolution here. I'm just going to let it go. Like, that's just kind of how they're looking at the situation between the two of you. How does Pisces feel? So we have the Ace of Swords, okay? We do have the Eight of Cups, and then we also have the Page of Wands. Whatever happened here between the two of you, you know, you guys, it looks like you guys are on the same freaking page is basically what I'm getting, but it just kind of looks like right now, it just kind of looks like, you know, there's just so much tension and conflict here going on between the two of you that it's kind of hard for the both of you, I would say, to come down to like some sort of resolution. But anyways, it looks like whatever happened here between the two of you, it's like you want to like leave it in the past. You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that strongly. And I do see you wanting to have a conversation with them about it, as far as whatever happened here between the two of you, in hopes that the two of you can just kind of move past it and just leave it in the past. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Hierophant to the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. Okay, I like this. This is progress with that Eight of Wands energy coming out here, that basically represents progress. This conversation is going to drastically change things here between the two of you. You know, maybe when this person was trying to resolve things with you, you were extremely angry and upset, and it made it very hard for them to come down to like a resolution with you. But the fact that this person's like backing away from the situation and allowing you to gravitate towards them when you're ready to talk, I think that it, you know, you guys are going to be able to come down to like a resolution, work it out, and move past whatever happened here between the two of you. But I do see the two of you, you know, getting back obviously to loving one another and everything getting on good terms between the two of you all over again. I am definitely getting that strongly. So it looks like the issue is going to get resolved from the looks of it, but let's see, because we still have to see what actions you plan on taking in their direction as well as what actions they plan on taking in yours. What actions will Pisces take towards this person or moving forward? Okay. Interesting. All right, Pisces, which I feel like this is something that you should really communicate to them, but let's break down the energy that you're harnessing moving forward. I do see you guys talking things out and working things out. However, you're kind of sitting in this energy of essentially feeling like you're going to lose this person. I am definitely getting that. Something's causing you to feel like you're going to lose this person, like they're going to get up and basically walk away from you. And that's obviously something that you don't necessarily want to happen or occur. I don't know if them backing away and choosing to not put up a fight is leading you to think and believe this, which no, we can't even say that, because this happens first, then this happens second, and then this happens. No, so it definitely can't be that. Something's causing you to feel, Pisces, like you're gonna lose them. Yeah, something's causing you to feel like it's only a matter of time before they walk out of my life. It's only a matter of time before I lose them. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Like, even though things I do see are good between the two of you, there's just this overwhelming feeling of you essentially feeling like this feminine energy is going to eventually walk out of your life. I just don't know what's causing you to think that. But something's causing you to think that it's only a matter of time before they get up and leave. It's like you're under the impression that this person is just trying to fix things and repair things here with you for now, but they have every intentions to leave later, because that's kind of like the vibe that you're basically giving me. Okay. What actions, I'm sorry, will this person take towards Pisces or moving forward? Oh, okay. We have the Page of Pentacles, we got the Page of Swords, and then we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 6 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands to 7 of Cups, and then we also have the King of Cups to 10 of Cups. Okay. In regards to how this person, plans on moving forward, here's one thing that I will say. I do see this person keeping a very close eye on you. It's like this person is kind of sitting in the energy of, it's only a matter of time before Pisces disappoints me and lets me down. It's only a matter of time. But you know what? I'm going to keep a close eye on them and see what happens. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations, dude, where it's like, depending on how you play this will determine how they play this, if that makes absolutely any sense. Because this person is kind of sitting in this energy of, if you hurt them again or disappoint them again, you know, they're going to do whatever it is that they got to do. You know what I mean? And if that means bring the marriage to an end, then that's what that means. Or if it means bring the relationship to an end, then that's just what it means. Because that's basically what I'm getting off of this person. But if obviously everything, you know, works out between the two of you and you don't, you know, give them a reason to end the relationship, they're not going to. It's like this person's watching you closely to see if you turn around and give them a reason to end the relationship, so that way they could end the relationship and just get up and walk away. It's primarily what I'm getting. I don't know if that's what's causing you to fall into the energy that you're falling into. Not entirely sure. I mean, that could play a role. And why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, because I keep getting this energy of you not wanting to lose them, but having this fear that you might end up losing them. I think that the only way, obviously, to avoid losing this feminine energy, you know, would obviously have to be, right? You know, you're not doing anything to give them a reason to get up and walk away. And it doesn't look like you have any sort of intentions of doing so as far as giving them a reason to get up and walk away. But I feel like you still have that fear anyways, like that you're going to lose them. You still have that fear either which way proceeding forward. Like, even though everything on the surface is going to be like peachy between the two of you, I still see you sitting in that energy of, but I just feel like I'm going to lose them. I just feel like they're just going to get up and walk away from me. You know what I mean? And it kind of scares you, and concerns you a whole lot because you don't want to lose them, is basically what I'm getting. Um, it's like you're afraid to like make the wrong move out of fear that they'll just get up and walk away. Is basically what I'm getting off of you. Pisces. But like I said, dude, like their whole like MO moving forward is, if you give them a reason to leave, they'll leave. If you give them reasons to stay, they'll stay. It's very like clear cut, straightforward is basically what I'm getting. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about all of this. All right, we do have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then we also have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah. Pisces, when it comes onto this fear that you're experiencing on your behalf as far as losing them is concerned, I feel like that's something that you need to like have a conversation with them about. Like what's really causing you to be this worried and concerned that you might lose them, because your energy is kind of hard for me to like explain as to why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. This is why I think that you should really tell them, because you're sitting in an energy of, well, I'm not going to do anything to ruin this, but what if they leave me anyways? You know, and when I look at them and their energy, it looks like their whole MO is, if you give them a reason, they'll get up and go without thinking about it twice. Do you see what I mean? But you and your energy, it's just an energy of, well, I don't have any sort of intentions of self-sabotaging this, but what if they leave me anyways? I think that that's something that you need to kind of express to them, because there's a reason why you feel that way. I don't think that you woke up one morning and you're just like, oh, I'm just scared to lose them just because, you know, no. Like, I think there's a reason why you feel that way, and I think that that's something that you need to express to them as far as like your worries and your concerns, because as far as like their energy is concerned, it doesn't look like they have any sort of intentions of leaving you, unless you give them a reason to. Like if you give them 99 reasons to stay, they're going to stay. If you give them 99 reasons to leave, they're going to leave. It's just, it's very simple with this person to the right of me. Very simple, very clear cut, very straightforward. But you're in this energy of, but they're going to leave anyways. And it's like, I don't know what's leading you to think that, to be honest. There could be a reason, you know, why you think that. And that's why I'm saying there could be a legitimate reason why you think they're going to turn around and leave you anyways, even if you don't do anything to self-sabotage this. There could be a valid reason why you think that way. But I think that that's something that you should express to them. You see what I mean? So that way you're not walking around with this boatload of fear that they're going to get up and go. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely have that talk. I wouldn't keep that to yourself, because you're moving forward in this relationship because you know, want them, you don't want to lose them, etc., etc. But you're harnessing way too much fear, way too much fear on your behalf, way too much fear. It just causes you to basically feel like you're walking down a path with someone. The best way that I could describe your energy, it's like walking down a path with someone that you perceive is very, very unpredictable. And it's very nerve-wracking, because a King of Pentacles is somebody who wants to be with somebody who is predictable, just like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles wants to be with somebody who's predictable. The King and the Queen of Pentacles do not mesh well with people who are unpredictable, wishy-washy, you know, like a box of chocolates. You never know what the hell you're going to get. The King and the Queen of Pentacles typically don't mesh well with people that are like that. So with that being said, it just makes you feel like you're walking down a path with somebody who is unpredictable, who could switch up on you at any given moment. And I think that that does alarm you and it does scare you. But what makes you think that they're unpredictable? You know, did something happen? If something did happen that's causing you to think that they are very unpredictable, that's something that you need to speak on. Because I do feel like there's like a legitimate reason why you feel this way. I can't really quite break that down furthermore. But I am definitely getting that something happened throughout the course of your involvement with this person that's leading you to think, well, what if they get up and leave me anyways? Even if I don't self-sabotage, it's like, what if they get up and leave me anyways? And it's that constant like fear and anxiety that you're having on your end that, you know, makes this journey for you very difficult, but also extremely uncomfortable and nerve-wracking. So that's something that you're gonna have to, you know, like I said, like, you know, speak on when it comes down to this person. What else can you tell me about this person to the right of me? Okay. We have the Lovers, we have the Emperor, and then we also have the interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so the plot thickens here. Just like you think that this person's very unpredictable and that in itself is very nerve-wracking to you and very scary to you, they also view you as somebody who's very unpredictable as well, believe it or not. And because they view you and perceive you as somebody who's very unpredictable, it's like this person is like waiting. The best way that I could describe them is it's an energy of them just waiting for you to mess up so they could just get up and go. It's like you're waiting for them to leave you and they're waiting for you to basically mess up. More of the story, because they look at you like you're very unpredictable as well, and they don't like that. The Queen of Pentacles does not like people who are unpredictable, just like the King of Pentacles doesn't like, people who are unpredictable. See, here's the thing. If this is true, because we are going based off of according to them, according to you, if it is true, right, Pisces, that this person is very unpredictable to you, okay, and it's true that you're very unpredictable with them, I think that the both of you are displaying certain behaviors towards one another that y'all personally wouldn't even like, to be honest. It was done to you guys in return. Does that make sense? Like, this person might be very unpredictable, and just as much as they don't like unpredictable people, this person might be very unpredictable when it comes down to you. So they're displaying a trait that they have and possess that they personally wouldn't even essentially like in return. So that's kind of telling me that, for one, at the end of the day, we're all human. We're going to mess up. We're going to make mistakes. It is what it is. But this is kind of telling me that nobody in this equation is completely innocent, because just like they like people who are basically predictable, who are not going to switch up on them, it kind of looks like there's times where they're very unpredictable and they switch up on you, regardless if they could help it or not, regardless if they have a valid reason for it or not. Same applies for you. You guys are both very unpredictable. And I think that that's what kind of concerns the both of you and drives the both of you insane in this relationship, because y'all don't like unpredictable people. Because when you guys deal with unpredictable people, it's as if y'all think and feel like you guys have to be 10 steps ahead of one another. And the King and the Queen of Pentacles, they just don't like that. They don't like dealing with unpredictable people. They don't like having to be 10 steps ahead of a fucking person. They just don't fucking like that. They don't like that at all. But I think that the two of you, if this is true, what I'm seeing, right? And it's true what you're saying about them, and it's true what they're saying about you. You guys are displaying certain behaviors towards one another that y'all wouldn't even essentially like if it was reciprocated back. And I think that's something that needs to be addressed here, is that you're operating from a place that you wouldn't necessarily like them operating from, and they're operating from a place that you don't necessarily like them operating from. You guys are operating from places that you guys personally wouldn't like if it was reciprocated back. More of the story. I just think that that's also another thing that needs to get, addressed in this entire situation, because realistically speaking, and I feel like this is why this even happened, it's like they're asking something of you that they can't even give you in return. It's like you asking something of them that you can't even give them in return. You want them to be predictable, but if you can't be predictable yourself, why should they give you predictability? Just vice versa. You see what I mean? Just, trying to put things into perspective in hopes that it helps the relationship or the marriage that you guys share with one another. That's the only reason why I'm putting things into perspective and just kind of highlighting a few things here and there. But, other than that, I think that there's times where you guys make each other feel safe. I think that there's times where you guys make each other feel very secure. But I also think that there's times where you guys make each other question every freaking thing under the sun. You have that power over them and they have that power over you. You don't like when they have that power over you, and they don't like when you have that power over them. You see what I mean? I think that you guys would want nothing more, but to feel safe and secure with one another, and just know that you guys have, something solid and stable with one another. I just kind of feel like there's times where y'all make it, y'all make each other feel like it's not safe to feel that way with one another, as far as feeling safe and secure is concerned. I think that the both of you desire to feel safe and secure with one another. I just think that the two of you just don't realize that y'all both do things that make each other feel not so safe and secure, then also expect it in return. Does that make, and I'm not shooting, it's not a judgmental thing, dude. It is what it is. Like, I rather this So that way, like, you understand, like, you know, what's going on here on their end, and vice versa, what's going on your end. So that way there's, like, you know, full clarity and transparency there. When it comes down to why this is playing out the way that it's playing out, you know what I mean? And why this is even happening to begin with. But I think that this conversation, you know, will definitely put this relationship, you know, back on track all over again. I just think that there's certain things that need to get addressed and resolved. Like this whole them making you feel not so safe and secure, you know, you making them feel not so safe and secure, because it goes both ways. Like, I'm sorry, Pisces, but it goes both ways. Like, there's times where you make them feel this way, and there's times where they make you feel that way. Nobody's totally innocent, and that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. We're human. We're gonna mess up. We're gonna make mistakes. It is what it is. But it's the whole, y'all need to work towards that, like making each other feel safe and secure, and not making each other question, you know, everything, or making each other feel like y'all have to be 10 steps ahead of one another, because that's how y'all make each other feel. You might not feel like you make them feel that way, but from the looks of it on their end, it looks like you do. And it also looks like it's the same way the other way around, you know. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully the reading helps, though. Hopefully, you know, it resonates and said, you know, shed some light on your, you know, current situation. Hopefully the two of you are able to, you know, work things out, which I did see you guys working things out with one another in the end anyways. But yeah, good luck to the both of you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.